Have you ever spent money on supplements that promised better erections, higher libido, or more testosterone? Did you find that nothing happened? Zinc, magnesium, and exotic herbs often come with fancy labels. If this sounds familiar, you may have been doing exactly what millions of men do every year. You might be turning supplements into very expensive urine. The problem isn't that supplements don't work at all. The real issue is that most people use the wrong ones, the wrong way, or choose products with no real science behind them. That changes today. In this video, I'll reveal the only 5 supplements that science actually supports for male sexual health. I will explain why they work and how to use them correctly. And the number 1 supplement on this list? It was discovered after Chinese shepherds noticed their goats suddenly became unusually active. First, you need to understand one key concept about health products. There's a massive difference between medication and supplementation. Medications like Viagra or Cialis work immediately. They force a short-term effect on your body. Supplements, however, don't do that. Supplements rebuild your sexual health over time, not instantly. They work by improving the health of your blood vessels. Specifically, they focus on the inner lining called the endothelium. A healthy endothelium allows your body to produce more nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is absolutely essential for achieving strong erections. Think of your arteries like highways for your blood. If these roads are narrow, damaged, and full of potholes, traffic cannot move efficiently. No traffic means no blood flow to where it's needed, and no blood flow ultimately means no erection. Here's something many men don't realize, but is critically important. Erectile dysfunction is often an early warning sign of heart disease. The arteries in the penis are smaller than the ones in the heart. This means they tend to get blocked or damaged first, signaling a broader vascular issue. Now let's talk about what actually works. Many people take arginine to improve circulation, but science shows that L-citrulline actually works better and more effectively. Here's the reason why this difference is so significant. When you take arginine directly, a large portion of it is broken down by the liver before it does anything useful in your body. Imagine sending 100 soldiers into battle, and only 30 of them ever make it to the front lines. That's an inefficient system. Citrulline works differently within your body. Your body converts citrulline into arginine naturally and efficiently, leading to consistently higher nitric oxide levels. More nitric oxide means wider blood vessels and significantly better circulation. Think of citrulline as a natural road expander for your body's blood flow. The effective dose is typically 1 to 3 grams per day. This is not an instant fix for any issues. It gradually builds your vascular health over several weeks of consistent use. Fun fact, the word citrulline comes from citrullus, which is Latin for watermelon, one of its richest natural sources. But circulation alone isn't always enough for optimal male sexual health. Zinc may seem simple, but it's absolutely critical for men's health. The prostate stores more zinc than almost any other organ in the body. Zinc directly activates Leydig cells. These are the specialized cells responsible for producing testosterone. Think of testosterone production like a factory in your body. If there are no raw materials, production simply stops. Zinc serves as that crucial raw material for your body. Low zinc levels often directly lead to low testosterone. Low testosterone, in turn, means reduced libido, weaker erections, and persistent low energy. Men at a higher risk of deficiency include older men, athletes, and heavy sweaters. People using certain diuretics can also experience lower zinc levels. The recommended dose is 15 to 30 milligrams per day. It's important to remember that more is not better with zinc. Too much zinc can interfere with copper absorption and potentially cause other health problems. Now, let's move to the most underestimated mineral of all. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions throughout your body. For sexual health, it does three major things that are highly beneficial. First, it relaxes blood vessels, which improves circulation and contributes to healthier blood pressure. Second, magnesium increases free testosterone in your system. You can have normal total testosterone, but if it's largely bound to proteins, your body can't effectively use it. Magnesium helps release it, like unlocking money stuck in a bank account. Third, magnesium significantly improves sleep quality and helps to reduce anxiety levels. And chronic stress is a known killer of strong erections. The best forms of magnesium include magnesium glycinate for sleep and relaxation, and magnesium taurate for heart health. Magnesium threonate is excellent for brain health and sleep. Avoid magnesium oxide. It's poorly absorbed by the body and often causes digestive issues like diarrhea. Now let's talk about effective stress control. Ashwagandha has been used for over 3,000 years in traditional Ayurvedic medicine. It's known as an adaptogen, meaning it helps your body adapt to and manage stress. It works by regulating the body's stress control system and actively lowering cortisol levels. And remember this important rule: when cortisol goes up, testosterone often goes down. Studies show that ashwagandha can increase testosterone by up to 17%. It can also improve sperm count and motility. Ashwagandha has been shown to reduce cortisol by up to 30% and significantly improve sleep quality. The effective dose is 300 to 600 milligrams per day, using standardized extracts with a known amount of withanolides. This supplement takes time to show its full effects. Be patient and consistent with your usage. And now for the most famous one. Yes, the goat story is real. Chinese shepherds indeed noticed their goats became unusually sexually active after eating this particular plant. Science later discovered exactly why this phenomenon occurred. Epimedium contains icariin, a compound that naturally inhibits PDE5. That is the exact same enzyme blocked by prescription medications like Viagra and Cialis. Now, it's important to understand this is not a drug. Its effects are generally milder and slower acting than pharmaceuticals. However, the underlying mechanism is scientifically valid and real. A very important warning: if you take nitrate heart medications, you absolutely must not use epimedium. The combination of these substances can be dangerous and life-threatening. For everyone else, look for standardized extracts of epimedium. The studied dose is typically 60 to 200 milligrams of icariin per day. Here are the 5 supplements with real scientific support for male sexual health. Citrulline boosts nitric oxide production, enhancing circulation. Zinc is absolutely essential for healthy testosterone levels. Magnesium frees up testosterone and improves overall circulation. Ashwagandha lowers stress hormones and raises testosterone. And epimedium offers natural PDE5 inhibition, supporting erectile function. But remember, supplements don't replace the basics of good health. Good nutrition, quality sleep, and regular movement are foundational. Supplements don't create health on their own. They merely support the healthy lifestyle you build. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.